Aquamarina.
Aquamarina.
What up, Internet? My name is Ace, and joining me here today, we have history's favourite president, Stingray Johnson.
In the streets. My name's not Stingray Johnson. Just to make that clear. It's Gabraham Lincoln.
In the streets of where?
In the streets of
Atlantis.
Don't know why.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
How you doing?
Alright. I've just been looking at my...
Drinking your Buzz Cola?
Yeah.
You don't know what Buzz Cola is
Yeah,
from?
it's from Simpsons.
Yeah.
Simpsons Hit and Run as well. The full game was about Buzz Cola. My present that Ace got me, my Abraham Lincoln comic, which is the weirdest thing I've ever read in my life.
I'm sure the audio people are going to love seeing that.
Yeah. Well, watch it. Well, I don't know, I'm just talking. I'm not really doing anything now with that. I'm just...
Is there a Monopoly guy in it?
Yeah, but there's a bit here where is there is a Monopoly guy. There's a bit here where I'll just describe the image that I see. Abraham Lincoln's kind of flying on a American flag like a magic carpet with a load of kids.
So wait, what's the book called? Because people that might not know the in-depth of your birthday.
New Adventures of Abraham Lincoln, not Gabraham Lincoln.
Yeah. And where'd you get that from?
You got me it.
Why?
Well,
for your birthday.
Yeah, for my birthday.
Yeah, so it's... Have you read it yet?
No.
The art in it's terrible.
I know. I've had different comics to read. I've been reading Dark Knight Returns before I read Abraham Lincoln is with all the kids.
So we all know Gabe's priorities are about as good as a presidential kind of... satire.
I don't understand all that satire at all.
Because you've got shit priorities, because that should be your main priority, reading Abraham Lincoln. But instead, you're reading all this shit. like you're sorting yourself out before you do for the good of the community.
I still don't really get all that makes
satire.
So, Gabe and Abel's happy hour of fun.
We're happy. We're having fun. Yeah. None of us have got bunions.
No.
Which is always a bonus.
It's always a bonus. I've checked my feet this morning.
I haven't, but I'm just assuming that I've not. So, if you're new to the show, sorry. If you're old, then I don't know.
If you're something borrowed or something blue, then go see a doctor.
So, what? So what do we do? I bring a topic, you bring a topic, you bring a topic first, I bring a topic, then the community, the nice brethren and sistren submit a topic.
Yeah.
So, what's your topic? It's Gabe and Abel. Gabe goes first.
This is an important one. This is something I've been wanting to discuss. It's sandwiches. My topic is sandwiches. Now, I feel like there's a lot to delve into here. So I want to start off with... What is the weirdest?
A lot to delve into.
There is a lot to delve into.
There's the bread, there's the butter.
No. Sandwiches is such a broad topic nowadays. Because there's sandwiches for every occasion. There's different levels of sandwich.
Oh, a wedding sandwich. What do you mean there's a sandwich for every occasion?
Because,
it's my Saturday sandwich.
Because you can have your quick, you get in, slice of bread, you butter it, you whack something in, done. Yeah, quick sandwich. But then
that's not an occasion.
No, but what I'm saying is the different levels.
It's an Easter sandwich. Or it's like a...
Although a Christmas sandwich.
It's like promotion sandwich.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
At a job,
there's different steps in the sandwich world. Like, you've got your initial just folding a piece of bread in half and shoving something in the middle and eating it. And then you've got your proper, posh sandwiches.
Posh sandwiches?
Yeah.
Wedding sandwiches?
Well, I think a Subway is a posh sandwich. I see Subway is quite a posh sandwich.
Well, not really. The bread's made out of rubber.
Yeah, that's true. It actually is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to say, is there anything... Okay, what's the weirdest sandwich that you...
A Subway's not a posh sandwich.
No, but there's a bit more effort.
It's like terrible ingredients.
There's more effort gone into it. So what's kind of the weirdest sandwich that you enjoy? Because I think everyone's got weird shit that they like to put between two pieces of bread and eat.
Shall we pretend that I eat meat?
Yeah, if you was eating meat, what would be a good one?
I don't think you could ever go wrong with a bacon sandwich.
Bacon sandwich is a standard.
Sausage sandwich is good. I'm not too keen on sausages.
But
slap them in two pieces of bread.
Yeah.
Or bacon and sausage sandwich. Or Fucking
Slap
push
an
the
egg in
boat
there.
out there. Bacon, egg, and sausage sandwich.
If you're doing that though, the yolk, you can't overcook the yolk. It's got to be
Oh,
proper
it's got to be all. Oh yeah,
dripping,
and
all
slipping.
slipping.
Yeah.
Yolk. Yeah. Do you
nice,
butter
that.
it?
Yeah.
Would you butter that sandwich? Would you put ketchup in it?
See, I'm weird.
Go on.
I can't have ketchup touching egg.
Yeah, but
Or
what
else
if you put?
that egg's dead to me.
What if you put a layer
Or
of
beans, anything. If anything touches an egg, it's dead to me.
What if you had a layer of wall between it of bacon?
See, it's no, because no,
It's all
I
going in
can't.
your mouth at the same time.
Yeah, I can't stand ketchup.
Mm.
An egg needs to be just by itself. Yeah, butter can touch it, sure.
Yeah.
An egg sandwich, brilliant.
Egg sandwiches are good.
But like, I can't have ketchup on chips. Ugh, it's fucking foul to me.
So is that your favourite sandwich?
Well, right, where was I?
'Cause I've got the worst sandwich ever.
At a studio I was working at, but I can't remember which one. There was like this like cafe like near it or whatever, and they did like a full English breakfast sandwich.
Oh, like giant bread cake.
The bap was bigger than fucking
Yeah.
Barbara Windsor's closet.
Okay.
It was a big bap.
Okay. Yeah.
Like we're talking
Like my head's that kind of size.
Dreamcast.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it was a big bap. There was fucking about 4 eggs in there, 4 sausages.
Oh yeah.
Fucking more beans than you can imagine. There was fucking hash browns.
Yeah.
Everything was in there.
Yeah.
That was in a traditional
That's
English
good.
breakfast. Yeah, it was fucking the king of sandwiches. But yeah, I don't think you can go wrong just with a standard bacon sarnie. If I'm honest,
I think
ketchup in that though.
Yeah, ketchup in that. Yeah, and
Goes
butter.
without saying.
Yeah.
Oh, and butter. as
Ketchup
well.
and butter mix quite well in that scenario.
Oh, they do, because the sort of like the ketchup goes more runny because it gets in with the oiliness of the butter.
Yeah. But no, my weirdest sandwich was
Crisp sandwich. Can we give a big?
yeah, because that's a
Although I've not had one of them since I was
since I was really young.
fucking 12 or something. No, maybe knocking my teenage years. Maybe
Do you know
15.
what was a good one for crisp sandwiches? Monster Munch.
I've never had a Monster.
Yeah,
Munch.
Monster Munch
I
sandwich,
just used to get
yeah.
because I don't love crisps.
Nah, I can live without them.
Yeah, I love them fucking red Doritos.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, you do like them.
Marry them twice, but just a standard crisp. It's never been something where
Like a Walker's crisp or whatever.
Yeah, like if someone says, "Oh, do you want a bag of crisps?" I'm like, not really.
Yeah.
I'll eat. I mean, I don't not like.
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
But they're just like
I'm the same. They're like indifferent.
yeah, but the crisps that I do like though are not like crisps, like Monster Munch.
Yeah.
Like Transformer crisps.
Yeah.
Space Invaders or whatever they're called.
I like proper ones as well. Do you know, like kettle chips?
Yeah, they're good. But I'm talking about
vegetable
the
crisps.
quick snacks rather than the luxurious
Yeah.
feasts. But I'm thinking knickknacks.
Knickknacks are good.
I'm thinking, what are them fucking tubes called?
I know what you mean.
They're good.
I know exactly. Wheatos.
No.
Wheaties.
No,
Yeah, they are called Wheaties.
no, they're not.
They proper are.
No, they're not.
Wheaties. Look at Wheaties. Yeah, crisp sandwich was like... That's something that... As well, you can...
Wheat crunches.
Wheat crunches. Oh, right, okay.
Wheaties.
Wheaties. That's something that, like, you'd add crisp to a sandwich as well. Like, you'd have, like, I don't know, like a cheese sandwich or whatever. And then you put crisps in, and it'd make it amazing. Did you just put in the word Wheaties? And it's got...
Fucking Muhammad Ali and shit.
Can we just show that one up to the camera?
No, because
Okay, because
no.
these are... Just look up the word Wheaties, and you'll
the
see
breakfast
some
of
crazy
champions
cereals.
apparently.
So yeah, I think crisp sandwiches are a good one. Who's that?
Fucking hell. A fucking conductor.
The breakfast of conductors.
Yeah.
Conduct yourself a bowl of magic. It doesn't say that. Who's that? Tom Ross. Anyway,
I imagine that's like American, like, because it's General Mills. Like, I'm always like confused by how different like cultural things are in
Yeah.
America to over here, because we grew up with different culture, different pop icons, different you know what I mean, and we just assume each other knows there's we're different sporting icons, different everything over here to America. It's always weird, like when I chat to people and I'm like,
yeah, looking at this, I'm like, I don't know half these people.
it's supposed to be a healthy. Well, anyway.
Anyway, so low fat. I don't think she is. Anyway, so let's.
It must still be a thing because there's Tiger Woods.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, signed. I don't know. Have a look at them anyway. Have a look at Wheaties. They're a weird cereal. So yeah, I think that sandwiches, Charlie Sheen.
The Breakfast of Winners. I feel like that's maybe a parody.
Yeah, I think it's a parody as well.
Made with 100% real tiger blood. I think it's a parody.
Definitely a parody. Yeah.
Or an omission from General Mills about their fucking unorthodox, I don't know, construction.
So, yeah, I have the weirdest sandwich, which I used to have when we used to be in a band, we used to get in quite late, and my kind of energy pick-me-up was a bourbon sandwich. Now, bourbons, because some people might not know what a bourbon is. I feel like a bourbon's like a well-known biscuit, but a bourbon's like, it's like a chocolate biscuit. It's like a layer of like chocolatey, like crunchy biscuit, and then like some gooey. It's kind of like an Oreo, I suppose.
No, it's not.
How would you describe a bourbon?
Well, it is a sandwich in itself, a bourbon.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a chocolate sandwich.
The two breads are chocolate biscuits.
Yeah,
like a chocolate, and the inside is like a chocolate cream.
Yeah, so kind of like an Oreo, but a different shape and.
No.
But the same kind of setup, like a sandwich. But yeah, so you get white bread, Nutella, which is like a chocolate spread on the Nutella on that white bread.
Oh.
Yeah, and then 3 bourbon biscuits, Nutella, white bread, sandwich.
Nah, I ain't a fan of that.
That was the
bread and
bomb.
chocolate.
That was the
They're
bomb.
not mates. They should never be mates.
Well, chocolate spread.
It is an English biscuit, by the way.
Is it? I thought it was a German
The biscuit
thing.
was introduced in 1910, originally under the name Crayola. Fucking colouring fellows got a bit pissed off. By the biscuit company Peak Friends of somewhere in London. Originator of the Garibaldi biscuit.
Garibaldi's a banging.
The new name was taken from the European Royal House of Bourbon. The Bourbon biscuit is the 5th most popular biscuit in the UK to dunk into tea.
Cool.
Fact.
Sorry, just don't.
Can we look up what are the
top 5 biscuits for tea?
Yeah. Wait, what do you reckon is the top one?
Wait,
let me go on a new tab so we can't cheat.
Surely it's gonna be
the chocolate digestive.
The chocolate digestive is a good shout.
But I'm not one for dipping anything in tea.
Oh, I'll dip anything in tea. I'd dip my balls in tea.
Do you know what is the fucking tea bomb?
Go on.
Like legit bomb.
Go on.
Like fucking
Kit Kat.
No.
Because what I used to do as a kid is bite the end off a Kit Kat, bite the other end off, and use the Kit Kat as a straw.
No, you don't do that.
Go on. What's yours?
Do that with a penguin.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No. That's
where it's at.
So I'm thinking the chocolate digestive, but then your tea gets this chocolatey thing, so I don't know whether it'd be like a plain hobnob or an oaty biscuit or the plain digestive biscuit or the rich tea.
I'm going number
the rich
one.
Tea.
No, rich tea's useless. You put it in a tea and it just goes. Blah, blah.
I'm going with the chocolate digestive.
I'm going with hobnob. All right, try it. See who wins.
Wait.
This is a close one.
By the picture, it's chocolate digestive.
There is a picture of someone dipping one, but where is it? Where's the list?
The list?
Here we go.
Chocolate digestive.
Damn it.
Then a rich tea. Then a hobnob.
Then a regular
then
digestive.
Then a digestive. Then a chocolate bourbon. Then a chocolate hobnob. Then chocolate chip cookies, custard creams, shortbread, and a ginger nut. Oh,
ginger nut's good.
A big shout out to the ginger nut.
Ginger nuts are interesting, yeah.
For anyone who's not ginger nut initiated, is fucking baller.
I challenge someone out there, by the way, to make a bourbon sandwich and send me a picture on Twitter. Do it.
Do you butter it?
You use Nutella. Bread, Nutella, bourbons, Nutella, bread. Make sure it's white bread.
Do you not
It's
sweat when
amazing.
you're eating it?
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's about.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know when you have
get-
too much chocolate, you
Yeah.
just pause, just
Yeah.
go like, and just leak all this sort of sweat.
Yeah. It's about 2,000 calories. But
Probably
Jesus.
more.
Yeah, but it's the best.
No,
It won't even be 2,000. But yeah, you know, it's amazing. You've got to have it. I challenge someone out there to have it. Honestly, bourbon sandwiches is where it's at. But yeah, I feel like... And what defines a sandwich? Like, what is a sandwich?
Well, it's got to be somewhat surrounded by something, because when I went on the etymology of bourbon biscuits, it said it was a sandwich biscuit. So it is something... The sandwich just means it's sandwiched between two things.
So is a burger a sandwich?
If there was a fella stood there, you'd be sandwiched between those.
So yeah,
of course a burger's a sandwich, a hot dog's a sandwich, all these things are sandwiches, yeah.
What about toasty? It's a toasted sandwich, I suppose.
Yeah.
Toasties.
They're the fucking
There's
jam.
a different level of sandwich.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
The thing is a sandwich gets a lot better when you toast it.
But I'm just a fan just of the cheese.
What,
Yeah,
cheese toasty?
Yeah.
Oh no, but not cheese sandwich. That's weird.
No, they're a bit gross, aren't
yeah.
they? No, cheese toasty.
Cheese toasty, yeah.
No ham, no nothing. I know people sort of like try and thingy,
Cheese
but you
and
can't.
ham,
I mean, go back to basics, son.
Well, it's essentially cheese on toast, just
Yeah, but you
having sex.
butter the outside. That's
yeah,
the thing.
you do, yeah.
And they get
Use a
fucking-
toasty bag as well.
No.
Toasty bags?
No.
Ah, no, toasty bags quick and easy then.
No. You want a proper toasty. They taste different.
Mm.
I don't know why, but they do.
Cheese, and I didn't
And then
mind.
the crispy cheese that goes on the outside.
I
you
know,
pick that off
yeah.
and you eat that, and it's like, oh, fucking hell.
I didn't
Why am
mind
I vegan?
a bit of tomato in there.
Oh, no.
Cheese and
fuck
tomato
right
toasty.
off with tomatoes.
Fuck right up.
Tomatoes can get fucked. Whenever I used to go get big bags or whatever, the first thing I'd do was I'd eat the tomato, but before
Oh yeah,
the
no,
rest of it, 'cause they
not in
ruin
full tomatoes,
lives.
like chopped tomatoes. A bit of that in there is
Nah,
amazing.
you can fuck right off. Plus, tomatoes
You
are
can
fucking
fuck right
snidey little bastards.
Go on, why?
Well, you cook something with tomatoes in, or like a cherry tomato or something like that. You put that in your mouth, and it's this fucking acid bomb of shit, because the inside's this fucking 9,000 degree
Yeah, but I'm not
fucking
putting
atom
in-
bomb, and you chew into it, and then it fucking just spreads its shit into your mouth like a fucking
Yeah, but I'm
pissed
not.
off spider.
I won't put in whole tomatoes. Like tinned tomatoes, put a bit of that in. That's great. It's lovely.
Nah, son. You just fucking,
best.
you're ruining it. You're watering it down. You need the thick cheesiness, the fucking gloopy cheesiness. You don't need to water it down with, because tomatoes are like, I don't know, 80% water. So
There's loads of like sandwiches are just so perfect in so many different ways. Like, I think it's because
it's weird because I never have a sandwich.
no, well, I was gluten free for 2 years and I never used to have sandwiches because gluten free bread's shit. And
It's weird, isn't it?
yeah,
I used to
it's
try
weird.
it,
It just
like-
used to soak up all the moisture in your mouth. That's the problem with it. It just
But they don't. It don't taste like bread. It tastes
No.
like, it's got the weird texture. It feels like a sponge in your
yeah,
mouth.
it's
but
like yeah.
they're
it-
not gross. They're just not
It's just
like
weird. It's like really kind of like soaks up all the moisture like a sponge. That's the kind of same thing. Like, it's real hard to chew. You need a drink with the gluten free bread. But yes, I think recently I've been like, I'm going sandwich crazy, and I've been to Subway. And you know what? I'm not.
See, I'm a big fan. I was a big fan of the Subway. Obviously, like now I ain't gonna.
Yeah.
Go. But there's difference. I used to be a big fan of the steak and cheese, but
Oh yeah, steak and cheese is good though.
the best Subway sandwich. Okay.
Chicken and bacon ranch.
Nah, no, that's not even that nice.
I like chicken bacon.
Nah,
ranch.
it's a bit fucking foreign.
Go on, the best.
The best is an Italian BMT,
Mhm.
all salad apart from olives.
Olives.
Everything
oh no,
but
no,
olives.
olives are good.
No, not on this sandwich or not.
Oh, they are.
You don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, olives are always good though.
No, olives are fucking stupid. They should fucking just no.
Right,
bin
go
them.
on.
Right. Everything but olives,
Mhm.
and tell them to go wild with the Southwest sauce.
Okay.
And that
Is this
honestly,
toasted?
of course, it's fucking toasted.
Why would you ask such a
Fucking
stupid
idiot.
fucking question?
Do that.
Which bread? Italian herbs and cheese.
No,
Italian.
you get it on the honey oat.
The honey oat. See, I've been having recently. Don't know, because I'm like quite health conscious.
Oh yeah, that's why you're going to Subway.
No, but you can have the flatbread And it's it's not a lot of calories.
But no, I honestly, will you just at least get one just so I can live vicariously through you?
Yeah. I used to do this all the time with wheat. I used to be like,
yeah, you'd be like, it's just fucking
Bob and sandwich.
Just eat that pizza slowly.
Why don't you just take your shirt off as well?
Just let the stuffed crust just sort of
just take the
string between your mouth and
take
the
the cheese off and just rub it in your hair.
Yeah. Ugh. I just got an actual chill down my back then.
But yeah, flatbread has been a good. It's all right. It's all right. It's quite nice with flatbread.
But you have to do this for me.
All right.
So it's BMT, everything
toasted.
but olives, toasted on. No, because that's like saying, that's like going to the Queen and saying, oh yeah, I like all this monarchy stuff, but can I get rid of you? All right. So it has to be this way: honey oat bread, toasted, Italian BMT, everything but olives.
Okay.
And tell them to have fun with the Southwest sauce, because I always say that.
Yeah.
Have fun with the Southwest sauce.
Yeah.
Loads of it, and a bag of red Doritos.
That's a lot of calories.
It's a lot of calories, but it's.
Can I just get a 6-inch?
You can get 6-inch if you. Yeah, if you can't handle it.
A full foot long sandwich with a bag of Doritos.
No, they're a small bag of Doritos. They're like normal crisp bag size. Yeah. The Subway seems to be the only place.
I might do that just for you.
No, honestly, because oh my god, that's fucking good.
What about? All right, here's another.
Oh no, that's another thing. I always used to tell him no tomatoes. Sometimes, but sometimes I would get the tomatoes, open it up, eat the tomatoes first. You have to do that as well.
Okay, all right. Like I think that like a good sandwich would be tiger bread or like hedgehog bread.
No, I mean hedgehog bread's pointless, but tiger bread just by itself. I'm not a fan of the sandwich.
I could just butter some tiger bread and eat that, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
But
have you had it toasted?
No, it's not.
Good? It's not as good.
I can't imagine it is. No.
It loses the tigerness.
Yeah.
See, tiger bread for anyone who doesn't know what that is they take
a bourbon sandwich with tiger bread.
Try
that one.
A tiger bread. I think they take sesame seeds. And they burn and melt down the sesame seeds and scald it on the top of some bread.
Right. Okay.
I think that's how it's done.
Oh, cool.
It might not be.
Yeah.
And that's how they make tiger bread. But tiger bread's a fucking bomb. But not. It's all right. I've had it in a sandwich.
Yeah.
But because you cut it yourself, I know you can get it pre-cut.
Yeah.
But who the fuck does that?
Yeah,
you have your big fucking thick slices.
Yeah, you do.
It detracts from the filling.
Yeah. True.
And you just need that buttered just by itself.
Yeah.
Not toasted, just fucking buttered.
Buttered some tiger bread. I was once on a doing a Duke of Edinburgh thing, which is where you do like.
By the way, there's 67 calories in a bourbon biscuit, so it's definitely not going to be 2,000 calories.
No. If anything, it'll be healthy. So yeah, I was on my way.
Health tips with Gabe.
To this like expedition thing where you go out like camping and walking and stuff. And in the it was like
sorry, in Canada it's called giraffe bread.
That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. It does look more like a giraffe, to be fair. Yeah, and on the way there, it was like an hour and a half coach ride with all the people. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
you take sesame seeds, boil it down so it's an oil.
It's weird how you know that.
I know, but I know
real random stuff. And on the way there, it was like an hour and a half trip, and me and my friend just bought a tiger bread loaf, a jar of lemon curd, and a jar of jam. And sat.
Jam's something I'm not down with.
I've never. A jam sandwich?
No, I never had it.
Oh, jam sandwich.
I've never had a jam sandwich. I've never put jam on toast.
Jam's amazing.
Ugh.
But yeah, on the way there, I ate a full loaf of bread.
Tiger bread?
Yeah, a full loaf of
the big ones
bread.
or the smaller ones?
The big ones. A full loaf.
I'm down with that.
With a full jar of lemon curd and a full jar of jam.
With jam,
and I was so sick when I got there.
Yeah, no shit. But jam, I don't think I've ever had lemon curd. Is that
lemon curd's fucking great? Yeah, and then tarts. Oh, lemon curd's the best.
I could eat that by itself. I could eat jam by itself, but they don't want to meet. It's the same with the ketchup thing. Put ketchup on a sausage, sure. On my egg. In fact, when I was a kid, my mum used to have to build
Like a little
a fort out of like chips or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
else I was having with the beans to prevent it. Same with like beans and meat pie. You know, the beans and the gravy. What the fuck? Get out of here.
Get out of here. It's your little hand action. You're like, get out, you.
Just fuck off, man. Make me something else.
Mm.
You know, I mean, like, so she used to build a dam.
Yeah, damn.
Like
yeah,
a
that's
wall
good. That's a good plan.
of like with chips and stuff. And I
Yeah.
still do that to this day.
Yeah.
Not that I have egg or
Yeah.
chips
Or
really.
beans. But yeah, like,
Beans, I quite like beans.
I just think that, like, sandwiches are just such a good... I think everyone likes a sandwich, whatever it is. Like, I think that there's a sandwich for everyone. And there's a sandwich for... There's different... Like I said, there is different stages. There's your quick crisp sandwich that you make at home. There's your little bit more, like, fancier sandwich. If you go to, like, a fancy restaurant, however, you order a sandwich. You know when you know it's fancy when it comes with, like, 3 crisps. You know, where it's like a sandwich, a salad, and 3 crisps. And you know that's fancy. But yeah, toasted sandwiches, fucking change the bread round, change the filling. Oh, sandwiches.
Or the burger.
Oh, the burger. Burger is, yeah, it's a sandwich. What's weird is a wrap is not a sandwich.
No, because it's
not-
rolled.
it's-
It's not
yeah, it's
within
rolled,
two
yeah.
two things. It's encased.
But I challenge someone, Bourbon sandwich,
So the
show me a
burrito,
picture.
the burrito is not a
Not a
sandwich,
sandwich,
and neither
no.
is the. Wait, what about a like taco? No, because it's sort of cupped.
No,
because
it's
the
one
join
thing.
still.
It's
But
one
then
thing.
if you take a slice of bread, stick some crisps in it, and fold the bread in half,
That's
technically
true.
not a sandwich.
It's not. It's a fold.
It's
That's
a taco.
a taco. Oh, it's fucking... It's like that debate, innit, with Jaffa cakes. You know the old Jaffa cake debate? Is
No.
that a cake or a biscuit? Because when there were... there was like a tax on biscuits, and there was a massive government debate as to whether a Jaffa cake was a cake or a biscuit. What does Wikipedia say? It says biscuit-sized cakes. So it kind of gets at that. Even
No, it's just a cake.
Wikipedia,
It's a
yeah, I
cake.
know, yeah, but...
No, a type cake. It
Yeah.
says it.
I said it was a cake because it's called the Jaffa cake for a start. But yeah, there was
No,
a
no,
big...
no, but it is. It's sponge
Yeah.
with something on top. It's just the size. It don't matter. Like a big hot dog is a hot dog, and a small hot, and the mini fucking shit
Yeah.
things you can get from like Iceland and shit.
They're awesome then. They're shit meat and shit everything, but they taste amazing, them little hot dogs. But yeah, so that's...
Do you know what I'm not down for?
Go on.
When you get little sausages and beans.
Oh, no. No.
One
It's like
time-
a dirty, wet cock sliding around in your beans.
Yeah, but they don't even. They sort of disintegrate in your mouth. They're
Yeah,
like a
they
weird
do,
thing.
yeah.
But like one time, my friend and I was camping in a 2-man tent. In fact, we set a box of matches on fire in that 2-man tent
Mm-hmm.
just to see what had happened, and didn't realise we were in a fucking
Fire.
2-man tent.
In the
Yeah.
woods.
Yeah. So that was a bit mental. But at the same time, we went and bought loads of tinned shit before.
Yeah.
We had one of them campfires, you know,
Proper
that was
woodsman.
like
Yeah, the gas fires.
yeah, they're just like a hob.
Yeah.
Well, they are a hob. That's
hob,
exactly
yeah.
what they are. So we had a hob thing, and a pan. That's all we fucking had.
Yeah.
So we went to the shop and just bought every tin thing you could imagine.
Okay.
No tin opener.
I saw tinned burgers yesterday and I thought, what's the world come to?
No tin opener.
No tin opener.
So what we had to do was the pan. It was for some reason camp stuff always disconnects.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
so you
easy
can make it
packable.
smaller, yeah.
Well, it like had a hook off handle.
Right.
So we just bashed the fucking shit out the tins.
This is like if you gave a caveman a tin.
Yeah, we bashed the fucking shit until the tin had opened. Which,
Yeah.
let me tell you, it's not just a couple of bashes.
No.
That's a fucking... The calories you exhume's probably more than the calories you're putting in after you've cooked them.
Yeah.
But, and the inside of the tent was just fucking tomato sauce shit. Everywhere, just splats of tomato, like everywhere from like bashing these things. I don't know why we didn't do it outside the tent. Didn't think. But like we had
Bear
like
Grylls
full
shit, this
English
is.
breakfast in a can things.
Oh, no.
And it had like balls of egg.
No,
And fucking
no,
balls
no,
of
no,
like
no.
like hash balls.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, they weren't good.
I remember my dad getting frozen breakfast from Iceland for £1 or whatever.
Oh, that you put in a microwave.
Put it in a
Yeah,
microwave.
I've seen it.
Oh, no. Oh, dear God,
Yeah,
no.
because the egg like goes all watery, doesn't it? It's like it's scrambled egg, isn't it? And,
Yeah. That's weird. That's really weird. But yeah, I just think sandwiches are just the best.
Do you know what we should? I'm willing to forfeit my topic and do this. Just keep going long on this.
Okay.
And do one from a brethren.
Okay.
But to just go into, because we're talking about, this is the sandwich, but it's evolved into food.
Okay.
The topic should be sandwiches and more.
Okay, yeah.
Because...
Go on, because I can talk food all day. Like I said, that's my
yeah, but
idea of heaven.
I don't know whether you want to share this.
All right.
Do you want to share this, yes or no?
Well, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, then.
The secret that is the Crumpy Jack.
Oh, no, I shouldn't. The Crumpy Jack is...
Or a crumple stiltskin.
That's a different thing.
No, that's or crumple stiltskin. But they're similar.
The Crumpy Jack, I think I'm going to have to... Oh, we should have done this on a Brethren.
A Crumpty Dumpty.
We should have done this on a Cooper Club so that people are paying for this information. I'm going to share it because you've mentioned it now, but this is a big thing for me to share. Literally, some of my best friends don't know how I make the Crumpy Jack. Right, let's start off from the beginning. So, the Crumpy Jack came about because I wanted to make a pancake.
Like the ones at Centre Parks?
Yeah, like the ones at Centre Parks. Like, you know, you go to a pancake house and you have like pancakes with stuff
no,
like
but
in
it's
it.
different there. It's not like a pancake. Like, because American people are thinking American pancake.
Oh, yeah, it's not like...
And British people are thinking the British pancake, but it's not
Kinda
neither of them.
It's more of an omelette, I suppose. Like an omelette with flour in.
No, it's more than that. It's got heart.
Yeah, it's got heart. But a Crumpy Jack, right, the way that the Crumpy Jack works was I was trying to make like a pancake with like shit mixed in it, like cooked in it, but I didn't have normal flour. I had this like crazy like self-raising flour shit. So I used the self-raising flour, right, in it, and it rised into like a crumpet. It created like... It created like a giant crumpet, didn't it? With like, it had the holes and everything. It was just a crumpet that I made. And the ingredients was... I should have done a Lincoln, Cooking with Abraham Lincoln on Crumpy Jacks. But the ingredients
if
was...
If no one's seen Cooking with Abraham Lincoln, go to youtube.com.
Check it out.
Whatever.
Yeah, still got my top out over there.
I think you should wear the top hat whilst you tell
me
the
ingredients.
I'll swap hats.
Get that from us.
Top hats, swap hats.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you for a second about this hat here. This is a Metroid hat. You can see it's got the 3D puff snap back vibe. You can see it's Samus's hat. Helmet. Hat. Yeah, and you can get them at nintendosushi.com/shop along with a load of other things like this t-shirt that Gabe designed, which looks like a piece of shit.
In the streets. So, right, the Crumpy Jack.
Marina.
So, what you do is, you use self-raising flour, you create a pancake. Fellow Americans. You create a pancake using self-raising flour, okay?
That's the secret.
Really thick. That's the main secret, yeah? Really, really thick. So that the... Do you know like with a pancake, you used to put it on and it just pours on really nicely? Well, with the Crumpy Jack, it's got a slop on. Like it's quite a sloppy like thing because it's like it's kind of like almost like a dough. So you do that.
It is a dough.
Yeah, it is a dough. So you do that. Make sure it fills the whole pan. Now in that dough, you need bacon.
A lot of it.
A lot of bacon. Like I usually use 5 pieces of bacon per pancake. So almost like a full pack of bacon.
Well, yeah, you get 6 in a pack, so it's a full pack.
A full pack. You use that, okay, and then you make sure that bacon. Like I'll cook the bacon for a bit first.
Oh, you've got.
So you cook that first, so it's slightly cooked.
Crispy. Yeah.
Then what you do is this is another thing as well. I'm getting really excited because I'm remembering when I first invented this because this is built over time. First of all,
I don't think people know the actual real secret ingredient. Actually, the secret to the Crumpy Jack.
Oh yeah, dropping a bit on the floor. Yeah, but yeah, you got a line.
Every time he makes one, at the end he accidentally drops a bit on the floor, and I was like, "That's the secret ingredients. Is dropping a little bit on the floor."
We'll talk about Crumpy Jack Day as well. Well, you had loads. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, so
what way a Don Crumpione?
Don Crumpione. So a Crumpy Corleone it was called, but I like Don Crumpione. So you line up the bacon, 6 pieces of bacon, and then you put cheese on the bacon, like a strip of cheese on every piece of bacon, right? Then you mix up your mixture.
It's got to be Red Leicester.
It's got to be Red Leicester, yeah. It's got to be Red Leicester. You mix up your batter, right?
It is a batter, isn't
batter,
it?
yeah.
That's what it is, yeah.
You pour your batter after your cheese has just started to melt, right? You pour your batter over the whole thing, Okay, so then it creates. It's
Well,
kind of.
I thought there was sausages involved as well. Is that
That's a
something
different thing. That's
is that a different thing?
yeah. I can't remember what we called that one. But yeah, so you do
No,
that.
that was the crumple stiltskin.
No, that was Stilton cheese.
Oh yeah.
So you cover that, right? So you've now got your pancake with the bacon inside, but it doesn't stop here. Then on top of the batter, you put another layer of cheese. Just keep putting cheese on top of the
that's
batter.
the vital bit though, because that's the bit that separates a Crumpy Jack from
Yeah.
all other foods.
Is how much cheese is on it. No, the main bit then. Okay, so you put all the cheese on, right? So you've got a layer of cheese, a layer of batter, bacon and cheese. It should all kind of mix together anyway. The cheese kind of like sinks into the batter and it's amazing. Then you take golden syrup.
The key is not to be too thick with the cheese. It has to be thin,
yeah.
but lots of.
Yeah. But don't grate it. That's weird.
No, don't grate it.
Because you want to get chunks as you're going through. You want to have like different like checkpoints of cheese.
Yeah.
Then you get maple syrup. Syrup.
This is the
The
you
dividing
don't have
line.
to.
You don't have to. But I would advise it. I'd advise to try it.
And I wouldn't, because I'm more of the savoury fan.
Yeah.
And you're more of the sweet fan.
Yeah, but bacon and syrup is a...
Yeah, but not in my brain.
Okay. So you get golden syrup, right?
Wait, golden or maple? It's golden.
Yeah, golden.
It's golden.
Yeah.
It's not
golden.
maple.
It's not maple. It's not maple. Don't get maple.
No.
Take that off your shopping list that I know you're writing right now.
Yeah.
Get your golden syrup.
Take your cayenne pepper
layer it.
off, right.
Layer it over the top of all of it. Like quite a lot of golden syrup's good. Then, right, this is the hardest bit because you can't flip a Crumpy Jack.
Oh, you can't flip a Crumpy Jack.
Because it's too thick and it's quite sticky. Make sure as well you're getting a spatula and just like kind of going around the pan.
Yeah. Like
getting it underneath.
Like breaking it out of it. Yeah,
this is the bit this is where I always spill some on the floor, and you make sure you spill a little bit of batter on the floor, otherwise.
But it's got to be in a perfect circle,
yeah, it does,
like
a blob
to the left of where you're cooking.
Yeah, to the left of
to the left of your left foot.
Yeah. So then you get a plate.
Yep.
Slide the Crumpy Jack.
Oh, this is the fucking best. This is skill.
This is the moment of truth, isn't it? Slide the Crumpy Jack off the pan onto the plate.
mode in Mario Kart. Then.
So then you've got it on a plate with the raw side up. And then you get the plate and you flip it real quick back onto the pan.
Make sure not to. You got to get a tight grip on that plate.
Yeah, you do.
Because when you flip, there's the motion, and you can drop that, and it can smash on the pan.
And if it smashes on the pan, then it's game over because it'll never bind. It'll never come together.
No, the plate.
Oh, the plate.
You gotta hold the plate.
Oh yeah, I used to use plastic plates, and then plastic plates don't break.
Just great.
But yeah, you got to be quick and you got to flip, right?
Jack.
So then you think it's over. No, it's not.
It's not over.
Another layer of cheese on the side that was on the pan originally. So the bacon has got cheese on both sides. Another layer of golden syrup optional.
Definitely optional.
Leave that for... I mean, I don't give minutes because there's no exact science. Every crump's that is different.
Well, yeah, because I mean... There's no point measuring the ingredients properly, or else it don't go.
No.
But like when you eat it, it's a bit sloppy but hard at the same time.
It's like a crumpet. It's the same consistency.
It's not though. It's not because I don't know. It's a bit. I don't know.
It's weird.
There's nothing like it.
No, there ain't.
But we've invented like. I'm taking credit. All I take credit for is the names. Whilst he's cooking, I'm like, it's a Crumpy Jack, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking Crumple Stiltskin. I just name them.
You just name them.
You do the hard work.
Yeah.
But then I do the branding, which is important.
I wanted to open a restaurant called Crumpy Jack's where I just cook stuff in crumpets.
I think that was my idea as well, because I'm like the businessman. I'm thinking.
Yeah, you are.
I'm thinking of the marketing opportunities. The Crumpy Jack, the Crumple Stiltskin.
Oh, Crumpy
the
Jack.
Don Crumpy
Jill.
only.
Crumpy Jill was another thing.
Tell about the
Crumpy Jack Day.
the Crumpy.
This was our experiment, wasn't it? Where we got slowly more dirty. Where it started off.
I think it was more of a dare than experiment.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. You ate. I made you a Crumpy Jack. You ate it, and I was like, "Oh, I've got loads of batter left over. I'll make a Crumpy Jill." I know a Crumpy George. And a Crumpy George is chicken and cheese.
Yeah.
Without the golden syrup, that's weird. So chicken and cheese.
Is good. I think the ultimate is the Crumpy Jack.
Yeah, that's the one. Is the Crumpy Jack.
Because the chicken one's still great. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Jill, Jack and Jill wouldn't be a nursery rhyme without Jill.
No. Crumpy Jill's great. I've got Crumpy Jill's a different one. Crumpy Jill's vegetarian. Everything without the bacon, so it's vegetarian.
Yeah,
that's why it's Crumpy
right.
Jill.
It's not right.
It's not right.
Because
it's what I have to make for my vegetarian.
Do you know
friend.
why the Crumpy Jack is the best? Why
Go
the
on.
bacon works?
Go on.
It's the saltiness of the bacon.
Yeah.
That adds to it. That's why I don't really like the sweet on it, because it's the salt and the sweet, which you like.
It's
quite
really
like them.
yeah, I do like that.
But that's what makes it.
Because it's salty cheese as well. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just
It all.
it's good.
Anyway. Tell the Jack and Ari did.
So you was there. So then I made that, and I was like, I've got some left over, and you was like, right, why don't you use some of this chicken you've got in the fridge that's like cooked frozen chicken in the freezer. It was in the freezer, yeah, that like frozen shit.
Yeah, it's
So
all
did
like
that.
pre-chopped. And
Made a Crumpy George.
that works better than fresh chicken, by the way. For
Definitely.
Jill.
Yeah, you
George.
don't want to use proper chicken.
No.
Crumpy George, you had that, and then we just started experimenting. This is where it got weird, because then we found in my freezer a bag of
frozen doner meat
that you get from like Iceland, like dirty, like
it's more dirty than the doner meat you get from a takeaway.
yeah. Honestly, well, it's like someone's cut up the doner meat you get from a takeaway and then froze it.
No. It's like someone's cut up the doner meat you get from a takeaway, stored it in the floor of a warehouse.
Yeah, and then froze it.
Not on anything.
No, just on the floor.
Just on the
In a
floor.
pan.
It's all like dusty and fucking weird, and then froze it. Yeah.
A Crumpy Corleone. This was that was called, and I was like, I dare you. Now, bearing in mind, to eat a Crumpy Jack, like I don't know many people that can finish a full one.
No, I'm quite unique in that.
Yeah. I can eat a full one, but that's it for a lot of time.
That's
like,
game over.
I can't eat until the night.
Didn't I have 4 that day?
Yeah, you had 4.
Straight after each other.
You had 2 Crumpy Jacks because I had
Yeah.
left a mixture. Then you had a Crumpy George, and then we found the doner meat. Now, Crumpy Corleone is for a special kind of person. It's for the sort of the lowest person, most hated, disgusting creature you'll ever see. Make
Me?
him a Crumpy George. Yeah. The lowest of the lows. No, not Crumpy George, Crumpy Corleone.
Yeah.
Now, Crumpy Corleone, was doner, cheese, frozen dirty doner though, cheese, and ketchup.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of chicken in there as well.
I think there might have been, yeah. But, yeah, so the Crumpy Jack is honestly the ultimate breakfast. Like, that is... I'm getting excited thinking about I want one now. I proper want one. Crumpy Jack is the ultimate breakfast. And that's another thing. I want people to try a bourbon sandwich and a Crumpy Jack. Now, Crumpy Jack is something that only Nintendo Sushi people... You got to keep it within our community.
Keep it wraps. I mean, make it for your friends. Just don't tell them...
Don't tell them the secret.
Tell them the name.
No.
Get the name out there. It's branding.
Yeah, it's with Brandon.
We
We should make a Crumpy Jack t-shirt.
How?
I don't know, come up with like some kind of Crumpy Jacks.
So give a rough approximatation of the ingredients to make the batter.
Okay.
Don't worry too much about specifics, but like a rough...
Self-raising flour.
Yeah, but I'm talking about...
It's hard, isn't it?
Because it could be 1 spoonful
No,
of
a
self-raising
lot of
flour.
self-raising
A
flour.
lot of self-raising flour.
So it's
How
quite
many eggs?
thick.
How many eggs are we talking? Because it's a big...
3 eggs.
You have to make a lot of
3
batter,
eggs.
don't you? 3 eggs.
3 eggs.
The triforce of the egg wells.
Milk.
Triforce of periods.
It's one of them things where you've just got to keep staring at, like whip the eggs, then keep putting it in.
You get a sort of sense.
Yeah, you do.
crumpy sense.
It's when it's quite gloopy.
Yeah, gloop is the best word for
Gloopy.
it.
So then,
It looks like the floor in the first Nightmare on Elm Street where she's trying to run and...
and the floor's like, get like stuck to her feet.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. So it's milk, 3 eggs, loads of self-raising flour. Keep mixing that until it's gloopy. Keep adding milk. Quite a bit of milk actually.
Not too much.
No, you don't want it.
the
You don't
gloopy.
want it to be runny
No, it's not running.
because then it's game over.
Like, if you threw it on someone's face, it would just
It'd
stay
stick.
there.
Yeah.
Just fucking splot on there.
Yeah.
And it'd never move.
No. Well, no, it's slowly gloop.
No, but I only think it'd only drop a couple mil.
Yeah. So that's how you test it. You just get someone there stood there that you can just throw the batter at the face and see if it falls off. I implore you all to try that as the ultimate breakfast treat. If someone eats that and a bourbon sandwich, I don't know what I'll do. I'll do something good.
What will you do?
I don't know. I want to give them something.
All right. If you do that
Send pictures,
Right.
evidence.
Send pictures, and I'm going to make this happen, whether
Go on.
Gabe agrees to it or not.
Hang on.
What?
What are you going to make happen? I was going to send him something, but go on. What?
No, this is better, because this
Okay.
benefits the world,
All right.
not just that individual. So a Bob sandwich, a picture of a Bob sandwich, a picture of Crumpy Jack. Get on it, fucking, who'll do it. Truth to a 7, he'll do it.
Martin Pullen will probably do it.
His
Yeah.
frying pan's already fucking warming
Who else will do it?
on the hob.
I reckon we could get most
Neil
of our
Hammond,
Hammond.
Hammond.
Nintendev.
Yeah, just fucking
Get
all
on
of
that.
you. Get
All
on
of
it.
you.
Get on it.
And
Just
get on my
fucking-
Splatoon community, by the way, as well.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
This is more important.
It is more important.
So if we get even just one photo
Yeah.
of a Bob sandwich and a Crumpy Jack, then Gabe will make a video
Okay.
of Gabe in his
Yeah,
Abraham Lincoln hat, skateboarding topless down the street.
I can't skateboard.
Exactly.
All right, yeah. All right, deal.
Yeah?
Deal. Deal.
Yeah.
Because I can't skateboard at all.
Or we'll go to a skate park. Yes!
All right.
You, topless, but you can have pads.
No, because
Knee pads and elbow pads. Yeah, but so what?
Can we go during the day when like schools are on or something?
Well, this video is going to happen.
All right. Okay.
Right.
No, it is only if they do it.
You, topless,
Okay.
in maybe just some like sweatpants shorts like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
wearing now. We never dress up in the bottom half of the podcast.
I know we
it's
don't
great.
know.
Topless, yeah, with pads.
Yeah.
And that hat, and you'll like drop in on a
Okay.
ramp.
And fuck it, the first person that does that, I will send them a Lincoln Crossbeards t-shirt
Yeah.
as well.
The Lincoln.
The Lincoln tee.
Yeah.
I'll send them that as well. So you get a free t-shirt. You also get a Crumpy Jack and a Bob and sandwich.
Fucking that's priceless.
It is priceless. And
If
if we get 5 people,
Where did I get that from?
I don't know. If we get 5 people to do it, I'll do the video. The first person to do it gets the prize.
Yeah.
All right, deal.
No. The videos. I want the video to happen.
No,
we said one
I want-
person. You can't go back. You can't
All
go
right.
back on
All
facts.
right. But they have to send a picture of both. Not
Yeah.
together. You can have them at different points of the day. It's breakfast and dinner.
Yeah, they don't have to be next to each.
No, but
mind you, yeah, because you can make up a Bob and sandwich and eat it later. There's no heat.
yeah, I know, but
determination.
I don't. You don't have to make it all together. I want a picture of Bob and sandwich and a picture of a Crumpy Jack.
Yeah.
And I promise, I'll do the video,
I can't
and
wait,
the
please.
first person gets the T-shirt that
We'll
I
make it
designed.
like a real serious skate video.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
fucking edit it and shit.
The t-shirt-
Fucking zooming in and shit.
and make it all MTV.
GoPro and that.
Yeah. Fish eyes.
Yeah.
We've been doing skate style for ages
Yeah.
anyway.
Whoa! Look at my proportions change.
My head's bigger than a body. I'm like a bobblehead. Yeah, so that's gonna happen.
Reaching out into the distance.
That's gonna happen.
Well, dependent on the brethren.
Oh, they
and
will.
sistren.
You can't turn down a Crumpy Jack, that's the thing. But they're really, really hard to make. You'll keep having to keep watching this over and over to make sure you get it perfect.
This is just going to be one topic if we don't stop now.
Okay, let's stop now. So it's sandwiches is the first topic.
We've spoke for
And
like
more's the
50
second topic.
minutes
about food.
fucking sandwiches. And
Sandwiches and Crumpy Jacks. Go for it. End of topic.
Wait, should that video be called like
Crumpy
the
Jacks.
evolution of the Crumpy Jack? or
Yeah,
something like that?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Right, so as always, we go to the brethren and sistren of our community to ask them for a topic. I'm forfeiting my topic. My topic.
We'll do another time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
do it another time. But
Oh, I need to. Hang on.
I
I'm
feel
not
like it was-
talking Crumpy Jacks anymore. Can I have my hat back?
I think it was for the benefit of the world that we buy that. Yeah. Right. Okay. So Tom Sherlock, who on Twitter is.
I'm just laughing at his picture. I'm not laughing at his name. Although it's a cool name.
What is it called name? It's at Judge Funky Boy.
Yeah. It's a cool name.
He came up with a few suggestions, but one
Okay.
of them, I think the one that we'll do, because we can probably talk about this one. I think.
Yeah.
One of them was like WrestleMania, and I'm like, I ain't watched wrestling for about 15 years.
No.
Stone Cold Steve Austin had only just been run over by Rikishi when I last watched
Yeah, I remember that.
So Tom Shelton said, "How about you talk about things you collect that are not Nintendo related?"
Okay. Right. Are we saying not game related as well?
Yeah. Oh,
Cause,
yeah.
Because I could say like PS4 games or whatever. All right. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You go first. Go well.
One that I'm really into at the minute is people might not know this about me, but I also am a massive theatre geek. I write and direct my own stuff. I work in a theatre school, and
Have you got the collected works of John Benson?
I don't know. That was weird yesterday.
What about Ben Johnson's?
Johnson, yeah. It's weird that they were both Ben Johnson and John Benson were both people who were
understudies.
Of Shakespeare. Yeah, but yeah. So the thing that I collect is, and I'm really obsessed with them, is really nice looking Shakespeare plays, the books. Like, I think they look like, I've got these ones, and these aren't as nice looking. Like, the ones that I love, like the plays that I love, I'll get really nice copies. And Shakespeare films, I'm obsessed with film versions and different adaptations.
Aren't they all shit though?
No, not really. Well, you like the Romeo and Juliet, the Baz Luhrmann one, and the...
I think that was just because I was allowed to watch a film at school.
But Hamlet, the one that had David Tennant in, was a good Hamlet. Patrick Stewart was Claudius in that, so as you can imagine, he was amazing. Also, when David Tennant did Richard II, I preferred David Tennant's Richard II to his Hamlet. But anyway, so I collect these books that are like cartoony on the outside. I think you might have seen them. They're like white, and they've got like cartoons of the play.
Sorry, I want yawning because we talking about
Shakespeare. Oh, it's like English at school.
I'm just tired.
And I collect these little books that are like cartoon Shakespeare, and I think they just look really cool. I collect them, and I collect films. I always have to have a Blu-ray version as well of Shakespeare films. But yeah, no, there's been some great ones. There's been some that really hasn't worked. Like I watched the Cymbeline remake recently, and I wasn't a massive fan.
How have we gone from Crumpy Jacks to fucking highbrow entertainment?
That's just me, innit? That defines me, Crumpy Jacks and Shakespeare. Like, I wasn't a massive fan of the concept. They like changed Cymbeline a little bit, but I'll still collect all the DVDs because it's just an obsession of mine. It's a big passion of mine is Shakespeare and theatre, and collecting the plays and collecting the films. Like, and I'll sit, and this is a really geeky thing, but I don't care. I'll sit with the play and put the film on and be reading it so that I can get the subtext of what's been said, if you know what I mean. So I can actually read the lines and understand them as I'm watching the play. But like, that's just as geeky, I suppose, as like some of the stuff that you do. Like your illustration stuff, like you go really geeky with that. Like it's the similar kind of thing. It's just people seem to associate Shakespeare with like boring and all this stuff, when actually it's not. It's really exciting and interesting. You collect books. Like anything to do with illustration, you love.
But I don't
books.
know if that's a collection or a quest for knowledge.
But yeah, but you could get that knowledge from other places or other mediums.
No. If you've got a book written,
but if you had like a Kindle.
Yeah, but I can't. No, but it's just because I can't read on them. I can't take information in from a computer. I read it all day because I'm on the internet, but I can't take in like I take information a lot better if I've got a physical book in my hand. I can't. I just don't. I don't know. There's something about reading digitally. I just can't vibe.
You've gone through quite a few stages, haven't you? With your like, you'll start saying like, I'm into this, and then you move on very quickly, don't you? You kind of do that quite a lot, where you'll get into something, then you'll just leave it and move on. So I feel like
collection-wise,
not collection-wise, but I think in terms of like interests in life.
Yeah.
And I don't think you've ever kind of guitars, I suppose. Yeah.
Collect guitars.
But I wouldn't necessarily call you a guitar collector. But you just like you ain't got tons of them, have you? You've got like, or tons of like ones that you like. This one's from here. This one's from here. But you have got a few really like nice, unique like ones. So I suppose I'd say that you collect guitars, but I wouldn't call you a collector, if that makes sense.
No, well, that one that's on my wall in my bedroom.
The Paul Gilbert one.
No.
The Steve Vai one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's worth like 10 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say that's where I'd go with you in terms of collection. It seems to be
like nice Gibsons, and nice. I've got loads of guitars that are like Gibson. Elsewhere, but
yeah,
and just some nice Ibanez. I've got like a signed Paul Gilbert one that I got him to sign. And,
yeah. Yeah, I suppose you have got quite a few guitars when you think about it.
Yeah, I've got there's tons there.
Yeah.
And like
just piled up
in like my garage, and there's just I've got guitars everywhere. I've got. Like,
I remember giving you a guitar once. You swapped it for one of your old guitars because you wanted to take it apart and respray it and put it together. And I think we got to take it apart, sand it down, and then we just left it.
Probably.
Yeah, that's a good one. I also collect Lego. Like, if you look, you said earlier, didn't you? Like, my shelf.
It's not canon.
What's not canon?
Your shelf.
I know, yeah, it's
like
not canon.
Superman's next to fucking Homer Simpson, who's next to fucking.
Well, it's just random. The thing is I don't keep within one. Like, I really like the DC Comics Lego because I think it's really cool. I like that world. Like, I like the Lego games.
Well, I guess art books, not as in instructional books, but like the art of like Tangled and Frozen and all
You've
the animation books.
You've got crazy long hair
stuff.
coming from your beard.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got it.
Yeah, like actual art books and like the art of like Mary Blair and the art of like loads of different and Claire Keane stuff.
Yeah.
So I've got a lot of stuff like that, like art books.
I think collecting's always kind of passed me by in terms of to be like an ultimate collector of something is a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of money. And I always feel like with stuff like that where I'll get something and it'll look cool for a day, and then I'm kind of a little bit like, what's next? So I think with collection, I think if I got into collection, it'd be a dangerous game because
it's like
I'd
collection. Do you think the thingy of that is nostalgia? Because I collect NES games, which is because like when I was a kid, I played NES games and I played them with friends, and so I know we're talking about.
Yeah.
Thing is,
if we're talking about Nintendo related, we could talk about
consoles
quite a lot.
and like Nintendo toys. I mean, look over there. There's like a ridiculous amount of Nintendo toys just knocking about everywhere in my house. So but like away from that and like fucking that Mario just grab that Mario Lego set thing.
Where?
It's under the Donkey Kong board game.
Alright. I need a Wii. Moving's going to make me need a Wii more.
And I feel like because all of that's like somewhat nostalgia based.
Yeah.
The art that I collect, I love animation, which is stuff you watch as a kid and things like that, which is whatever based. You just stood on the lava lamp switch and thing.
I did. Cool.
Like look at this Super Mario Bros. 100.
It's proper shit.
Weird Lego.
It's just Lego with some stickers.
Yeah. I mean, look how off model that picture of Mario is for the people.
Who are watching.
Yeah,
it's not
just,
like it's just weird, isn't it?
Yeah, and so all that sort of nostalgia based. The art I collect a lot of. I collect the art of Disney Golden Books. I've got a lot of them. And the art of Mary Blair and stuff like that, and like Lego is like a toy thing.
Yeah.
Like is a lot of the things nostalgia based. I feel like they maybe are.
I don't know because I think maybe, but people collect stuff like my dad will collect beer glasses. Like that's a thing that he collects, but then I suppose it is nostalgia.
It don't have to be when you was a kid. I mean,
I started collecting whiskey glasses when I gave up because I was like, I just don't got anywhere to put them.
Fucking look at that.
I know, it's really rubbish. It is just some Lego with some pieces of cardboard, that box that they've just sold as Mario.
It's a me, an off-model of Mario.
So yeah, I in terms of collection, like, I always want to be a collector, but I don't think...
Oh, that looks great from the back.
It does, yeah.
No, from the back.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I'd have the...
That was a well-constructed drawing. Well done, biggies.
Yeah, I don't think I've got it in me to get into that world, if you know what I mean. Like, because, like, with, like, Amiibos, I know I'm kind of going on to Nintendo, but I'm doing it for a reason. With Amiibos, like, as soon as Little Mac came out, I was like, I need Little Mac. That's the only character I ever really play as on Smash Bros. I love Little Mac. He's a great character. I'll go get the Amiibo. Oh, it's 50 quid. Not worth it. And I think that my brain has got that in me that I'll always be like, it's not worth it. Regardless of whether I'm collecting the full set. That thing there, even if it completes my set or not, it's not worth the money. And I think I'd struggle with that aspect of it. Of like having to convince myself, this is worth it because I need the full set. And it's like, why do you need the full set? You know, and I think that's like, it's stuff like Pokemon cards. I think a lot of people fell into that kind of collection world, didn't they? Where...
Yeah, but then that's like, I think in every childhood there's like a like fashion.
Yeah.
Where something's like, but it's not really. Sorry, I know you're collecting to try and get, but it's not really like a a lifelong collection. You know what I mean?
No.
It's just like when I was a kid, it was like Premier League football stickers, card box, and stuff like that.
See, I never used to watch football at all, but I always used to get the power.
I don't think anyone used to watch it, but obviously people used to watch it, but they just used to collect them fucking
the stickers.
Yeah,
I know it's weird.
I'll trade you my Stan Collymore for an Alan Shearer.
Yeah,
or whatever.
But yeah, I think I respect people who can collect stuff and can spend that amount of money on stuff, and I think some people my ex-girlfriend, her uncle, used to be like a big Warhammer person, and like I'm not really into Warhammer.
The one that lived up North Yorkshire way.
Yeah. But he used to go and he used to sit and just paint them. And he had this like really like beautifully painted like
I could never
battleground. Neither could I.
My mates at school all used to have them.
So did my friend, yeah.
They used to like fucking battle at lunchtime. They like winged it with a teacher that they could have like one of the rooms like, and they just used to fucking have the table and all the shit. And I went one time. I was just like, what the fuck is this? And they got this manual out of the rules, and
it's like that.
It was like your Shakespeare book with all the plays in. I was like, what the fuck is this fucking tome of a thing? And like want to do a move, and they go, oh yeah, I flew over there, and everyone goes, 1 minute, let me just check page 4006.
I know, yeah.
Oh yeah, well I fucking rejig that with a fucking snazzle sword.
My memory of...
And then they had the future ones where they were all like these blue, like soldier things.
Yeah,
like,
I remember that.
Robot soldier things, and I was just like, I did like the fact of you're personalising something, you're getting something, you're like painting it.
That aspect I like. Cool. I always think they always
like,
look incredible. My experience was it was my friend invited me around to play it. I went round and then ended up do you remember the long thin ruler? I just kept whipping. I just ended up whipping him with that, and then his mum coming in and sending me home. Because I think I had like ADHD as a kid. Like I was just bored real quick. So him trying to teach me Warhammer just ended up with me being like, "Does this hurt if I hit you with it?" Like, whoosh.
He's dead now.
Yeah, he's dead now. But yeah, like that's So like, I think in terms of when you see
that's a great like prank to play on someone. By the way, you know, if you're talking about someone slags them off, you go,
he's dead.
He's dead now.
Yeah,
it's great. I used to do it all the time.
So that was So that's it. I mean, I respect collectors and like looking at collections and stuff. And like, someone's like, I've got the full set of like this action figure or these whatever. Like,
yeah, but then don't you think
cool.
After a while the collection becomes not aesthetically pleasing?
Yeah, it becomes,
you know, when it's like just a full room full of video, it's just like what the fuck.
It becomes background or clutter. Like
there's because my daughter, and plus I buy this stuff anyway because I like watching cartoons. But she's got like a Scooby Doo DVD. I can't remember which one. It might be season 1 of the original series.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And on it, there's like a special features, and because you know when you play it and then you leave it on, it goes through them every country's fucking thing with that red thing at the top with the white text, like all the like laws and shit.
Yeah.
But it goes through countries you never fucking heard of.
And
it goes forever, and like one time that came on and Layla and I just started playing and thinking, just forgot it was on. But then it goes straight onto the special features afterwards. Right. I never even thought to watch them. And it went onto this like dude who was like supposed to be like Scooby Doo's like biggest collector.
Right.
And they like came to his house and stuff, and like they went in and he was like doing a bad Shaggy impression.
Yeah.
Like welcome to my house, Scoob, and all that stuff. And it was like he went in and like you saw all the amount of shite he had.
Yeah. And
I was just like, what the fuck?
And yeah, it takes over people's lives though, doesn't it? It's like them Pokemon people. There's a girl, isn't there? She's disabled, is she not? That girl that's in like
England.
The biggest. Yeah, she's like one of the biggest Pokemon collectors in like Pokemon merchandise. But you just see her sat there, like I think she's wheelchair bound, isn't she? Or she's.
I can't. I know she's got something wrong.
She's got a disability.
I don't comment on it.
You've just got. Yeah. I won't want to do that. But you just see it sat there and just surrounded by Pokemon stuff, where you just like, fucking hell, like, that's insane. Like, how would you, like? I could not like live in that environment where like everything is Pokemon. Like I think it'd drive me crazy. Like just being surrounded by one thing all the time. Like I think it would you just get sucked into this weird world. But yeah, like I'm always a fan of seeing stuff. Like I like going to like museums or whatever, or like going and seeing like like I watch documentaries on collectors, or you like, I love seeing a collection of stuff that's all of the same kind of, there's all the same
Ilk.
thing or elk. Yeah, exactly. And you look and you're like, that's amazing. I don't want that at home. You know what I mean? I don't want that to take up my living room. It's look cool in your living room. Like, great, you get on with it if that's what you want. I'm going home to my normal house. Then that's not full of stuff. So I think that's it. I think I would love to be a collector. I'd love to be rich enough, I suppose, to have the room to just be like, there's my Star Wars collection.
Dude, his fucking house was massive.
Yeah, I think that's it. You'd have to be really rich, wouldn't you? Otherwise, it is just getting in the way. But if you just had a room and you was like, that's the Star Wars room, and like you went in, it was just Star Wars stuff. Like I suppose that. Yeah, I think it is a financial thing. Is collecting really, unless you like stamp collecting or whatever.
Yeah, but every hobby is.
Yeah,
every hobby is.
To what degree you do
financial drain. If you're deep in any hobby, you're spending a lot of money.
Well, I suppose you can do most hobbies cheap, but it's what degree, innit? Like you can.
No, but I'm saying if you're deep into a hobby.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like, name a hobby.
Football.
Actually, that's quite a cheap one. But
No, because you got the kit, and then you can
and the boots
and the boots, the like really nice boots, and a really nice football, and going to practice and paying for lessons and
subs and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So anything like that, any hobby. But I think collection is something that I will collect.
It's
stuff.
a hobby.
It is a hobby, yeah, and it's great to see someone who's that
passionate about anything.
Passionate about something, yeah. So should we leave collection there?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
No.
Join our Cooper Club. We just recorded our.
People can probably buy that.
You can buy that. Collect it. Collect all the merchandise on our store.
All the Nintendo Sushi stuff.
Yeah.
For the audio people, what am I pointing at?
A Majora's Mask pillow. I like that. It's cool. Get on our store. Get on the Cooper Club. We've just recorded a Cooper Club special episode.
We did it just before this one.
We did for the $5 and up.
What did we talk about? I can't remember.
We talked about
death,
and
what was my topic? Vitamins and shit.
Vitamins and shit. We talked about our illnesses, really.
Yeah.
I always find the Cooper Club ones, we kind of go more in depth into our personal life. So it's kind of like a different tone, really, to these. But today I've given you the most personal piece of information
that anyone's ever shared. You know what I mean? Like
the Crumpy Jack secret.
Yeah.
And we'll think of a T-shirt to go with Crumpy Jacks. I think that'd be cool. Anyway, keep it in the streets, because that's where it belongs.
Marina, aquamarina.